Hey everyone, my name is Kevin and welcome to a brand new video. Today we're going to be talking about Battlefield 5's biggest problem. Now, I have no idea why no one has addressed this, honestly. And this has been going in an issue since the beta, right? But they fixed it a lot more. They fixed it a lot more on the full release of the game, and they fixed it on kind of like the most recent update. But I don't understand why no one is addressing this problem. Only some people are. Some people are, and it's not a rare problem. It's a common problem across everyone on PC, or most people from what I've seen. You know, across multiple forums, people are having this same problem, and that's the stuttering issue. The stuttering issue and like the hitching issue with this game. Now on console, obviously this game runs smooth as heck. I haven't played on console, but from what I've seen, there's no stutters, and that's the way console has always been. But PC always has that issue where there's always that possibility of having stuttering issues and like hitches and like freezes and all that kind of stuff. Now, like I said, they've improved it since the launch of the game a little bit, just a little bit. And honestly, if you guys want to know how to make your Battlefield 5 run a lot better, you know, stay tuned, because I'll show you guys some of my graphic settings that I have managed to find out in order for the game to run as stable as possible and with very few stutters and frame rates as possible. Now, I have a really good system. I have three really good systems, right? They're both, two of them are Ryzen builds, 1800X, and my main one is a 2700X. And then I have my Alienware gaming laptop, which has a GTX 1070 and a Core i7 8th gen series CPU. And then I have a GTX 1080 on the Ryzen 1800, and I have an RTX 2070 on my Ryzen 2700, my main PC. And on each system, there's performance problems. There's stuttering. There's a lot of hitching sometimes when there's huge explosions, and they still haven't fixed it. You know, with the recent change of time to kill in the game, that was a huge problem. And I don't understand why Battlefield 5, DICE focuses on changing the time to kill, even though it's back right where it started. But like when that huge problem was going on, I don't understand why they focus on that rather than fix the game for PC users. I had the same issues on Black Ops 4 for the PC, but after a few updates and on both the graphics card and the game itself, the game runs smooth as heck. So you guys, like I said, this is a huge problem, and I know a lot of people are having this problem with Battlefield 5. On my Alienware laptop, it's unplayable, honestly. It used to be playable, but now with like the most recent update, it went worse. And I don't understand why. I don't know what's been going on, and I don't know when DICE I don't know when DICE plans to fix this, but hopefully it is soon. Anyways, you guys, if you guys want to have the best possible performance on this game, go ahead and stay tuned, and I'll show you guys. Alright everyone, so here we are on Battlefield 5. I'm going to show you guys my settings, but first there is a disclaimer. If you guys, according to my testing and my results, if you guys are running an RTX graphics card, a RTX 2070, 2080, or 2080 Ti, whatever of those three, DirectX 12 runs way better. And the reason why I think that is because of the new update and because of the ray tracing and stuff like that. In order to enable that kind of stuff, you need to have DirectX 12 enabled, and it's optimized for those graphics cards only. So keep in mind, if you guys have an RTX card, make sure you guys are playing on DirectX 12. And if you guys have a GTX card, a regular GTX card, you know, 1070, 1060 or whatever and above, make sure you guys are playing on DirectX 11. So I'll show you guys exactly the settings and the only thing you have to change apart from that. Anyways, let's get right into it. Another thing also, if you play on lower settings, if you lower the settings down, I've noticed that there's more stuttering on lower graphic settings than on high graphic settings. I do not know why that is. I don't know if that's just my system. I highly doubt that's just my system, honestly. But it does that. Anyways, obviously, if you guys are ready, let's get into it. So You guys could do this in game, or you guys could do this on the main menu. Recommend doing it on the main menu because you're gonna most likely have to restart your system. So go to options, obviously, and then go to video. And on basic, you guys are gonna copy all the settings I have. You guys can either play on full screen. I recommend full screen mode. If you guys don't play on full screen, I don't understand why. Obviously, choose your monitor. So I play on a 1440p monitor that's 165 hertz. Make sure you have the correct resolution and the correct hertz on your monitor in order to have the game running as smooth as possible. Now brightness, I just leave it on 50. That's your personal preference. I think it looks better. Field of view, all of that, personal preference. This as well, and this as well. Now the only things you guys are going to be doing is obviously leave this at off. Chromatic, and you're going to turn all of these settings off. Chromatic, aberration, film grain, vignette, lens distortion. That does cause a little performance loss if you have those things enabled. So I recommend you guys turning every single thing off, and you guys will see a little bit boost of FPS. So that's basically it for this tab. Let's go ahead and go into advanced. Now, like I said, on my main system, I have an RTX 2070. So through my testing, DirectX 12 runs way better on this system than DirectX 11. So if you guys have RTX, like I said, keep that on. If you guys are playing on a GTX card, keep it off. That's my best advice I could give you. And like I said, it'll run better for RTX cards on DirectX 12 and vice versa on DirectX 11 for GTX cards. So DXR, obviously, that's personal preference. If your graphics card can handle it, if you have an RTX card, I keep it off. I don't need it, and you guys should too. High dynamic range, that's honestly personal preference, but my monitor doesn't support it, so you can have that off. Resolution scale, keep that at 100. Frame rate limiter, I just keep it at 200. That's personal preference once again. Future frame rendering, now this is a huge performance hit if you have it off, believe it or not, on DirectX 11. It decreases your FPS really bad, and trust me, you don't notice the input lag. You don't notice, and it makes the game run way smoother. Way smoother for GTX cards. So trust me when I tell you this, have future frame rendering on at all cost for either DirectX 11, especially for DirectX 11 actually, and on DirectX 12. Vertical sync, keep that off. You don't need vertical sync. That's going to cause even more input lag. But go ahead, obviously, keep that off. Trust me, it'll be better. UI scaling, just leave it at auto. Leave everything else. CPU memory restriction, keep that switch that to off, obviously. HUD scaling, just leave it on default. So now you're going to go ahead and switch your graphics quality to custom. Now you guys can either have everything set on high or have everything on ultra, but change only these two settings. Now lighting quality, you can either have it on low or medium. I personally like it on medium so I can see the shadows better of other players, of enemy players especially. And effects quality, I keep it on medium. You could have it on low. Lighting quality, I recommend actually keeping it on low because lighting quality does a huge performance hit. Huge performance hit on your system. And honestly, it doesn't really look much of a difference if you from low to medium to ultra, whatever. So effects quality, honestly, you don't really need it. It honestly reduces your performance, and you can't really tell the difference from medium to ultra, especially since the effects quality are so sudden and are so quick that you're not even paying attention to it. Post process quality, remember, all of these things from here, on either the highest settings, which is ultra, or on high. So these two are the only things you're going to change, the lighting quality and effects quality. Trust me, you guys, when I tell you this, through my testing, a higher graphics quality settings on your system will keep your system running stable and more smoother than if you have it on low settings. And I could show this to you guys in game, and I could test it in you guys in a separate video if you guys don't believe me. But it's true. If you have everything on low or have everything on medium, there's more stuttering and more issues on this game. So try to keep it as high as possible. Obviously, if your graphics card could handle it, or keep it on high. I recommend high if you have like a GTX 1070 or 1070 Ti. If you have anything above a 1080, have it on ultra. Have it on ultra. Honestly, there's not much of a difference in FPS between ultra and high, but for lower graphics card there is. So like I said, remember, keep everything on, have your graphics quality set on custom, and follow my system settings. And through testing, this has been the best and most stable performance I could get on the system whenever I'm playing. So hopefully, you guys, this video did help you guys out. Tell me what you guys think, if you guys have tested it for yourself, my custom settings, and tell me if everyone's better or not. I like your guys' opinion. I want to do this as a test, but I'm pretty sure through my own personal testing on 3 of my systems, this is the best you could get for performance without all the stuttering and all the hitching. So hopefully you guys enjoy. Remember to leave a like if it helped you out, or dislike it if it didn't, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video.